Hey guys, Prowl 1701 here, and today I was going to talk about Doctor Who so far in 2025, and how, considering it's so early in the year, we've been eating pretty good as Doctor Who fans. We've had some nice Doctor Who love already this season, with, of course, the Modern series starting its newest season right now. I'm recording this between Robot Revolution and Lux. So I haven't seen Lux yet, but the early reviews for it I know have been pretty positive. We'll see how that goes. I am really looking forward to Lux. But I feel like it's been a pretty good 2025 so far. We got the Season 7 box set in the collection range. Season 7, of course, being one of Doctor Who's most iconic seasons, most highly regarded seasons. An excellent start to the Pertwee era with 4 great stories. And I'd say 2 bona fide classics out of that, but 4 great stories for sure. Arguably even more of those would be considered classics. Good stories, possibly Pertwee's strongest story, and Pertwee's possibly the strongest era of the show. So that was a great start to the year. We also got the Savages animation released. You can see my steelbook right here. And I've really enjoyed that. That was the first time I've ever seen the Savages, the last classic Doctor Who story that I had not seen in some version or another. I've watched the black and white animation, which I really enjoyed, and the Telesnap Recon, which was okay. It was enjoyable. But I much preferred the story with the black and white animation. Still need to watch the color animation. I'm giving it a little breathing room there. But the animation really did a good job of making me enjoy that story, appreciate that story more. I actually like the Savages. I kind of consider it a hidden gem now. Not necessarily a classic, but a good story and a good departure for Steven. And then, of course, the War Games steelbook will be coming with the War Games in color, which I know the War Games in color technically was broadcast at the end of last year. But getting a physical copy of it to own will be a treat. I love the War Games. I've always been a huge fan of the War Games. It's one of my favorite Troughton stories, and I love Troughton's Doctor. I, of course, prefer the original 10-part version, but I do actually enjoy the cut down a lot. I think the colorization looks phenomenally good. My hat's off to Rob Ritchie and that entire team. They did really good work there. I think the edit is okay. I mean, I find it enjoyable. I'm sure even Benjamin Cook would have liked to have made it longer if he could have, but I'm sure, you know, they handed him a brief of 90 minutes and he had to make that work. And I think having to fit a 90-minute criteria, I think that works. And then actually the version of it that we're getting on the Blu-ray has an extra 6 minutes in it. It's actually 96 minutes, I believe. So there's an extra 6 minutes edited back into it, and including, I believe, the use of the Sonic. So I'm looking actually forward to seeing that. I did enjoy the colorization. For the most part, I have nitpicks, but I enjoy it, and I like the regeneration at the end from Confession Dial. That's really, really good. So I'm happy to get the new version of the War Games. One, just to have the color version, it looks good. And I already own the Region 1 DVD of the War Games, which was pricey for quite a while. But it'll be nice to have it again, I guess. I can watch it anytime I want without having to dig through the DVDs right down here to get to it. I can just plop it right out. And then the new season. I like the new season thus far. Even though we're only an episode in, I thought Robot Revolution was good. I found it enjoyable. I have nitpicks with it. I have a few problems with Belinda. I think the actress playing Belinda is very good, but I like her better than I did in Boom. But Belinda herself kind of, just off this first episode, reminds me of Clara, how she was with 12 sometimes, and I found that very bothersome. You know, Clara Who. I never liked Clara Who. I do not want Belinda Who. So I hope she's not quite as antagonistic towards the Doctor throughout their whole run together. But I enjoyed the episode, especially loved the retro futuristic look to it, that kind of 60s futuristic look, or 50s futuristic look. I loved that. That was gorgeous. Loved the robots. The polish was nice. And overall found the episode really enjoyable. I thought Ncuti Gatwa put in a really good performance. So I walked away with it thinking, okay, good. I like this. I haven't rewatched it, although I have watched a couple people's reactions to it, so I've seen kind of a cut down version of it. I'll probably give the full thing a rewatch at some point soon. But yeah, like, it's not one I'm like, oh, I'm not going to want to rewatch that for a while. Like, say, Space Babies was. It's one I'm like, yeah, I can see myself sitting down and rewatching this in a week or two. Pretty nice. Very nice. Got me excited about the new season. Much better than Space Babies. Looking forward to Lux from what we have heard about it. And some of the other episodes, just going off the little bit we know about them, like, was it The Well? Looks like a horror one, or Lucky Day may be a horror one. Curious to see what they do with those. And then, of course, we have some other things to look forward to, like the, I'm sure we'll get one more collection set probably for the end of the year. Hopefully, Lee Binding will do a nice tease for that soon. If not this month, then next month. Come on, Lee Binding, give me a tease on what the colors for the next artwork are going to be. I'm really looking forward to that. I love when he does that. And then I'm curious to see what it's going to be. I don't think we'll get an announcement probably until July. I'm expecting around July. Maybe we'll get an announcement. I've got my fingers crossed for season 13. I'm fine with any of them. I'm always happy to see what the next one is. It doesn't matter to me which one it is. But I would, of course, love to get 13, to get another Tom Baker out. Yes. But if they do season 21, it'll be fine. If they throw us a curveball and throw a 60 season in there, that'll be fine. But we should have one more of those to wait on. And then I feel like that's really about it. I don't think we'll get another animation with everything we know about the state of the animations and then wanting to do more, but the next one being over a year off at least. Maybe at the end of the year for Doctor Who's birthday, maybe a tease of the next animation. I could see that. I could see a tease of the next animation. Maybe on Doctor Who's birthday in November, like a little trailer or something. But that would probably be about it. I expect no other real animation news until next year. So I think probably, and the main thing, of course, will be after season 2 wraps up, finding out how Doctor Who goes from there. First off, finding out whether we get a Christmas special. Because you figure if they were going to do a Christmas special, they would have filmed it by now. But I suspect at the end of season 2, if there's going to be a Christmas special, it'll say that, you know, at the end, the to be continued for the Christmas special, or look forward to the Christmas special, like they normally do. So if we don't get that, then probably no Christmas special. And then it'll be just waiting to see if there's going to be a season 3, if Disney's going to be involved, and if there is going to be a season 3, when? Will it be next year? Will it be 2027? And then, of course, if Shooty Got Well will be back, or if we will have a new Doctor. To have all of those mysteries about what happens after season 2 in Modern Who, if not resolved, then hopefully have more light shed on them. Is Shooty staying? Is he going? Is the current companion staying? Is she going? Probably going, since I really feel like she just has a 1-season arc, but we'll see. And then just finding out if we're going to get a season 3, and if we do, how long of a gap will it be until season 3? And then finding out more about when we're going to get more information about the war between the land and the sea, and a release date for that. And I think that about covers everything I really wanted to talk about. I think we've eaten really good in 2025 so far. And it'll be interesting to see what we find out post-season 2 when it ends next month. So I want to know your thoughts. Comment down below and let's talk about it. Don't forget to click the like button and the subscribe button. I also have a P.O. box if there's anything you'd like to send me to look at and review. A link to my Patreon is down there if you would like to join that and support a content creator you like. A link to the Amazon wishlist is down there. A link to the Amazon UK wishlist is down there as well. I want to give a shout out to some of my top tier patrons: Colin Coney, Sam Venning, Unknown 289, and Finn Perkins. I do appreciate their support, as I do the support of all of my patrons. Most importantly, thank you for watching.